look so sick. Where the fuck was you at? I was down to my dick. Me and bro, we was thugging trying to catch a hit.
What's going on, young niggas? Hope y'all doing good today. And if y'all are not, have a better day. I still don't care. We finna just really jump right into this. I don't really like making my intros too long. Just make sure y'all like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We finna be watching Soft White Underbelly because I just focus on his interviews. Like, we ain't try to make this like long ass hour-long interview, but we finna watch one. Without that, yeah, I love y'all, man. I appreciate you watching, and come on, let's get into it. Y'all can see she caught up with the drama and the bullshit of Skid Row.
Okay, gonna share with you my 15 years of living on Skid Row, downtown LA, Skid Row, and
Latonia, but I'm so illiterate. Latasha, I think it's Latasha. No,
this
it's
place is just it's just way out. You got so many resources, but you got so many people that just don't want it. You know, they've gotten too comfortable with being on Skid Row, and it's like this is the life that they chose, a life that I have chose. You often choose this life when you feel hopeless, and not only that, it's like it could be a rush, it could be a challenge.
Hold up, my fault. I'm not paying attention. Let me go back. I'll be taking my chair. What the fuck?
A life that I have chose. You often choose this life when you feel hopeless, and not only that, it's like it could be a rush, it could be a challenge, it could be really pretty much whatever you want it to be. You decide your own fate on Skid Row. You could be in the wrong places at the wrong time. You could not be an addict and become an addict overnight. I mean, it's just a little bit of everything that goes on, you know.
I would imagine so. It's a lot of prostitution and a lot of drug dealing and a lot of bad shit. It's just a lot of bad shit going on down that street. I don't even want to go down that street. It's just none but bad shit going on down that street. So I'm not surprised. Nigga said you make your own fate. I don't know. If you living on Skid Row, your fate kind of shit. Like, I don't know.
I support myself on Skid Row by, I like to say, performing sexual favors. That's like a better way of wording prostituting or hoeing. You know, I perform sexual favors. This go round, it's been around where I cannot say that I have used condoms because it's like this go round I had to go hard in the pain. It's like this is nothing like it was, I'll say 8 years ago when I was down here on Skid Row. And now that I'm back on Skid Row, it's like, it's almost keeping up with technology. It's like, it is, what's the word I'm looking for? It is,
hard. Very,
what's
very
that
hard.
word?
Look, this could be for many reasons. It could be because she look like she do. Or it could be that it's just a lot of thirsty-ass, fiend-ass niggas of the last 8 years. I think it's a combination of both. We got a lot of thirsty niggas out here in these streets. Damn. They a lot of thirsty niggas that's willing to pay top dollar. I'm talking about, like, top dollar. They'll give you all of their money for you to look like this. No disrespect to her, though.
You know, so it's like the price of drugs have went up, the price of pussy has went down, excuse my language, and it's like you can pretty much sell anybody and everything on Skid Row. You know, everything is for sale, everyone's for sale, and it's like it's deep. It's really, really deep, and believe it or not, these are people's lives here on Skid Row. This is their hometown. They'll bash your head in, you know, if they don't know you and you're walking certain blocks on Skid Row. You know, part of it's a paranoia of you being a police or a snitch or an informant. and part of it is somebody that's about to retaliate on them. So, I mean, it's just like that saying where they said this is the devil's playground. Well, it truly is. I'm starting to do things that I said I would never do, and it's mentally bothering me, you know, but it is what it is.
Oh, that's such a hard life. Like I'm sitting here listening to what he's saying. I'm like, bro, god damn. And I've actually seen her on another video. This is why I like feel so much for like she feels so different from when the other video. How do I explain this? In the other video, she was so much more like happy and jumpy, and like she just had so much more energy about her. I'm gonna try to show y'all that before I get off here, but like she had so much more energy about her. Like she felt so much more happy and free. Even when she was explaining all the traumatizing shit she was going through at her young age, she still seemed like she had some sort of happiness and so. But now she just seemed like she just dead. Like look at my eyes, man. She ain't got nothing in them. She got the Q50 eyes. That's so funny.
Like I said, I'm starting to do things that I said I would never do, and it's like it's nowhere of value. Meaning it's not even worth it, you know, because at the end of the day, like I said, I'm supporting myself by working the streets. I don't sell drugs. I don't panhandle, you know. I just use what I've got, you know. I want to say my mom's gift and God's gift, you know. So,
Do they be parked outside and then they just throw a curtain up? Because you can hear the cars in the background. Like, I know I'm not the only person who's hearing that shit. You can clearly hear the car beeping in the background.
just never say you'll do something until that time comes, basically. That's my advice to you, because when your back is to the wall, you never know what you'll do. And it's kind of exciting because it's like, for me, I know this is not my life. So for the people that are on the outside looking in, it's like, you could think what you want to think about me, because again, I know that this is not my life. I know what I'm achieving and how I'm trying to get out of Skid Row. Before being kicked out of Skid Row, believe it or not, you can literally be kicked out of Skid Row. You can be ran out of Skid Row.
Yeah.
You can be forced out of Skid Row.
I think you can be ran off and run off any block. Like, you can do that any block. I mean, people get ran off traps, so I'm not surprised she got ran off. Or not her in particular, but I'm just saying, like, that could happen. I'm not surprised.
It's like, what the hell? You know, but it's some for real stuff. So before any of that should happen, you know, I'm taking steps to get out of Skid Row peacefully, hopefully, and my you know, in my right state of mind, you know.
It's fucking me up because she got this like early middle school girl bob that's like clearly too tight that she need to take down and loosen up, because that bitch pulling her scalp crazy. Oh my god. We possession y'all girls do that, man. Put all that little bit of baby hair and everything y'all got, like y'all thoughts and everything, all back here. What we possession y'all do that? Just let it rock, gangsta. You'll look, I don't know, better, but you'll look different. Like, you won't look as worse with that shit tied up here. You look like Shikamaru and shit. What the hell y'all doing?
A couple of good friends that we used to grind or hustle, as some people call it, together, and they got caught up in the mix. And it's just like, you gotta watch who you hang with, who you roll with, who you smoke with, you know, because it's like, if you're with somebody and they're known to do foul shit and they do foul shit, boom, bam, bam. If you're with them when they're smoking, when they're doing whatever, I mean, you're gonna reap the consequences that they reap just as well, because in someone else's mind, it's like either you had something to do with it, either you knew about it. So it's just so easy to get caught up in the rapture and the bullshit and the drama out here. Skid Row is nothing but drama and bullshit. You know, man, it's just misery if you like company. So it's like, I'm literally like fed up with getting loaded because the dope isn't shit, you know. It's for one
You're
thing,
getting loaded,
it's not what
huh?
it used to be. I know it's nowhere near what it used to be in the 80s, but then when you take it back to the 90s, it's like half of that. So it's like, before I blow my money off on that I had to go and, you know, like I said, perform sexual favors or whatever, I'd rather get on my knees and shoot dice and try to turn my money over that way, or I'd rather eat it all up. You know,
Gay
so
shit.
it's like,
Gay shit. She already know.
it's like you really got to be strong-minded to be on Skid Row, to make it through Skid Row, to be able to sit here like I am right now talking to you. I find myself,
I don't know. She said you gotta be strong minded. I just think you gotta be like very strong willed. I don't know about mine, cause I think you out on Skid Row, your mind kind of weak. That's my perspective. Everybody I've seen on this nigga soft white underbelly videos that was ever off Skid Row did not have no strong mind. They had the exact opposite. They probably just some is life circumstances, but some is probably just a strong will. Like they like shit. I don't want to go back home. Fuck me. Nah, stop. What the? Oh shit! Look. I found a 3 on my floor. Look. It's that real living, boy. I got carpet too. You know how hard it is to see that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's fuck me. You know what I'm saying? They just be saying crazy shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even forgot what I was talking about.
performing sexual favors in alleys, and it's like, man, who's to say I'm gonna make it out of that alley? You know, who's to say that this guy isn't gonna flip in the midst of if we're getting high? 9 times out of 10, I try not to let it be that route. But sometimes when I need things such as, not drugs, but such as food, money to do my laundry, because there are no like resources for free laundry. They give you food, but lately the food's been making a lot of people sick. I mean, a lot of people are ODing on the particular drug that I do, which is crack cocaine. And it's like dealers are so greedy and so thirsty, they rather melt down a pill and whip it up with something rather than to go out and purchase at least half of. I mean, I smoke dope. If I can afford $80 worth of dope, I know they can, you know, but it's just.
That's a crazy analogy. She up here judging the dealer. She like, nigga, oh my God, get the product better so I can smoke it. I'm like, 4 fucking seconds. 4 fucking seconds. That's how they stick. Bro, go back, bro. She's making me trip. She's judging the process. She's like, oh my fucking God. Get the drugs better. Like, if I can do it, you can do it too. Do it, nigga. Like, goddamn.
Go out and purchase at least half of. I mean, I smoke dope. If I can afford $80 worth of dope, I know they can. You know,
her face looks so angry that
it's
she
just,
said that.
it's exciting.
I know they got
It's not scary because I really fear no man but God, but it's just something to just really, really reflect on. You know, you have to be careful who your suppliers are. You have to be careful of who you accept free drugs from. I mean, one of the things that I've done this go around that I said I'd never do was perform sexual favors for drugs. And I found myself doing that a few times this go round for the simple fact dealers are out trying to make money. They're not trying to spend money. And it's like, if they could, you know, get off with giving up a few dubs, then they'll do it. But then the cool thing about it, they switch up on, you know, give you maybe 2 rocks. That's, you know, okay. And then the rest of the shit will be straight bullshit. So it's like, I guess that's what I get for going against the grain. And that was one of my rules, was not performing, you know, sexual favors for drugs. But I found myself kind of being desperate. It was enough that I could trade off for a few things, because you get some people down here, their hustle is to, they got somewhere where they get fast food, and it's like, they sell it for a little bit of nothing for the drugs. So I found myself being desperate, like I said, and it was, enough drugs that I could smoke and,
I'm finna, hey,
kind of live off.
this is a personal shit. I'm finna order McDonald's, because I'm not gonna lie. Her talking about food is making me want some McDonald's. And I don't even eat fast food like that, so get off my dick.
But boy, did I have a lot of mad people, and it's just like, even though it wasn't my fault, still just that easy how I got caught up in the rapture, not even knowing, so here it is, I'm sitting up smoking on, rocks that I feel came off the same rock when literally it was, half and half, bullshit and real. So I noticed specifically when this guy said, I'm like, dude, I really don't feel comfortable doing that because I don't know how your product is. So I remember him specifically shuffling them around and eyeballing them to where he knew what he was looking for, but I didn't. So the tester that he gave me was just like, whoa, okay. It took me there. I'm like, okay, let's do this. So. And then I'll say I continued smoking off that same one, and then I kind of, traded off a few pieces, which was not off the one that I was smoking.
This is some crazy talk. She's just talking about smoking crack now. I don't even remember what she was talking about at first. What was she talking about? Hard life on Skid Row, right? Then she just became a fucking drug enthusiast. No, she's talking about selling her body for drugs. And then the move, I'm tripping. I'm not paying attention. That's on me.
So many angry people coming back to me saying, hey, I want my shit back. This shit is not real. It's burning up. It's choking me. And I'm like, bro, I'm smoking off the same thing. It was like, hold up, swole up. In my mind, I'm like, wow, he did give me a couple of pieces. So here it is, this honest person all the time. I'm finding myself somewhat fibbing. And I'm not a liar because, my mom always said, if you tell one lie, you have to tell another. You have to remember the other. So I'm getting into a lot of altercations. And I'm fighting a lot. And I'm 42 years old. I'm getting too old for this shit. Yes, I was addicted to getting the money because the money was lovely back then, and it was
42. Now this is the thing. I'm looking at her. I'm like, okay. I thought she was old, but I didn't think she was 42. Which is good. I thought she. Oh no, if she didn't do drugs and sell her body and was on Skid Row, she probably would look very. Goddamn. She probably look very young. Because she got like older features, but like she walks around fine. 42 isn't old. I'm not like 42 is old as shit, but like I don't know, bro. It's like I don't know. I was thinking like 38. Like I could see 40. Like I was thinking like 38, 35. But I thought she just looked like that because of the drugs. So I was thinking like 35. I'm sure, whatever. How old y'all thought she was? Drop it in the comments. How old y'all thought she was? Cause I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought she was like 30, 36, 37.
Guys paid well, and it was not even a 10-minute job. I remember guys getting 2-hour rooms, and it would be over within 20 minutes. And it's like, oh, you could stay in a room. But then that became a problem because the motel stopped letting the women stay because of chaos. So it was kind of lovely back then, It was fun back then, getting with all the women, us getting dressed, getting ready to go, do our thing. Because during the daytime, the guys that was in our circle, some boozed, some, did whatever it was they did, and they would, look out for us until nightfall came. Nightfall was time for the girls to get out there, but we would all meet up at daybreak, and everybody had money, everybody had dope, everybody had something new, or they might have thought about somebody and got somebody new. Nowadays, you can't even get a bottle of water from nobody. They want a hit or they want $1. And it's like, wow. Shame will keep you from moving on. It'll stagnate you. So It's like if you're gonna feel ashamed about anything that you're doing, then my advice to you is not to do it, because shame will stagnate you. Shame will make you feel some type of way to where you can't even process, to where you can't, how you say, function. So you will constantly be medicating yourself, meaning using to run from the shame or to hide from the shame. And like I said, these drugs are not what they used.
They're not. They're not. They're really not, man. It's a hard life, man. I'm not gonna lie. I like watching these videos, but damn, bro. These people like be a little too hard for me, man. I'm gonna fuck with y'all later, bro. Like, subscribe on the video. Please check out my Twitter. I just made one. If y'all really want to interact with me or anything, I'm gonna drop my Twitter in the link in the bio or in the description. You can follow me on Twitter or on Instagram or anything like that. I appreciate you watching. Bye.